Now let us move to moderation. Moderation by definition is when a third variable affects the relationship between two variables. Now let us look at this example to understand moderation. Let the independent variable be the number of study hours and the dependent variable be the marks scored in the examination. Now, increase in the study hours could lead to an increase in marks scored in the examination. If a third variable is able to affect this relationship between study hours and the marks scored, it becomes a moderator. Now, when you graphically represent this relationship between these two variables in a graph, you will get a plot something like this, where the study hours is in the x-axis and the marks scored is in the y-axis. If you increase the study hours, the marks also can increase. When you plot it in a graph, you would get an image like this. Now, let us look at the third variable, which could affect the relationship between study hours and the marks scored. It can be the intervention of the parents who are also teachers. When the student is spending hours of time in study, also with the indulgence of the parents who would come and help them in learning the lessons. Now, this could increase the marks beyond what actual study hours. For example, the third moderator variables can be the parents who are teachers and who are not teachers. Now, this third variable moderator can affect the relationship between the number of study hours and the marks scored. For example, let us say a student whose parent is not a teacher spends 5 hours and is able to score 75% marks. Now, with the help of the parents who are also teachers, if the same student puts in the same amount of study hours, the marks scored is going to be way above 75 marks. Now, it leads to the question, how do we graphically or pictorially represent moderation? When we represent moderation in a model, it should look like this. There is a line with an arrow that connects the independent variable or variable 1 to variable 2, and there is a moderator which comes and affects the relationship between variable 1 and 2. Now, here is an exercise where we would start placing the variable 1, 2 and 3. If the independent variable is going to be curiosity and the dependent variable is going to be learning, and the moderator can be distraction. For example, let there be some amount of curiosity in a student. Now, this curiosity should lead to learning, but even with the curiosity there, if there are many amount of distraction, it may not lead to learning. At the same time, if there is no distraction, curiosity should naturally lead to learning. Here in this case, the moderator is the presence or absence of distractions. Now, if you want to create an hypothesis for this moderation, you would say that distraction moderates the effect of curiosity on learning. A similar model is here. You can come out with your own concepts which could fit this model of moderation.